Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my September monthly budget. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below, and thank you all for subscribing and returning. I appreciate you all so much. You guys have been very encouraging. I do get to see your comments. If I can't always reply to each and every last one of them, I've been working on my Etsy shop and trying to get everything out through the end of the year. So the balance, y'all know I don't have no balance. So let's go ahead and tear this page one out. But yeah, I'm trying to get everything done through December, and then I can work solely on 2023. And I hope this air conditioner does not turn on because I just took my jacket off. And let's see if I got all the things. Got all the things so y'all can see les calculators. I may need to put this on this side and on that side. And yes. So let me zoom you guys in so y'all can see what I'm going to write down. And if you're curious, I always do my monthly budget like mid-month. Just give me a good estimate of how things could possibly go in September. If anything happens between now and the end of the month, you know, normally those changes are reflected in paycheck number one, and that just gives me a good vision. So if something needs to change, if something needs to change, I can just adjust accordingly, because I'm like, okay, I knew I had this plan for here. Well, that ain't happening. It's gonna have to do something else. So hopefully that explains it. But yes, a habit that I've built up since I was on my debt-free journey, 2017. Yeah, 2017. But let me zoom y'all in. Now, hopefully I got y'all back. I kind of tipped it just a little bit. All right, the first thing is my salary for my full-time job. And then rent. And this is from my son. It's just his portion. And I know I got that paper turned all kinds of ways, and y'all like, I can't see that. So my salary for the month is going to be $52.82. And then rent for my son is like $150. If you haven't been around for a while, well, since I returned, what I'm talking about. Oh wow. 5282 plus 150. My youngest son, he moved out, and that is 5432. This is so weird, you guys. I can see through the viewfinder better than I can see this calculator right here because the screen is flat. So you know how you see all that stuff that be in calculators that just highlights. But anyway, let me stop talking. 5432. I'm gonna focus. One of these days I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna be like pop 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 pop, and that's gonna be it. 5432. And so the next thing is my son's savings, and these are things that come out of my check automatically. My health insurance, got to keep a good eye on that. My identity theft, and so the boys is 120. And that's just like something that's super old, just never turned off. Health is 30, and I only cover myself. They both work. My oldest is now too old, so I can't cover him, but my youngest, he covers himself. And $6 rent. I'm going up on my rent this month. I'm going to put it at $1,800. You're going to see once I do my reconciliation for the current month that adding the recycle and everything, that pushed the whole rent charge, because it's like rent, trash, and I can't remember what else is in there, but all of that is together. So that's what's making my rent. So it's like $1,790 something. So I'm gonna round this up to $1,800. and that's due on the 1st. The next thing I have are my utilities. And I normally get the bill on the 15th, so I try to pay it by the 18th. I'm going to budget $300. But the bill is normally due on the 1st of the next month. So when I get the bill on the 15th of September, it's actually due on October 1st. What we got next is internet. For some reason, I keep just wanting to put on my real Southern accent. I don't know what I fell asleep listening to. And internet's due the 5th of the month. But whatever it is, the character, you know, I don't know if y'all know, like on YouTube, y'all probably know, but on YouTube there's some audio books. Has some audio mysteries, and so sometimes I'll listen to one while I'm doing other things, and I'm putting my cell phone, should be my cell phone bill. I'm putting cell phones like I'm paying many, and that is due on the 18th. My portion is $75. But yeah, they got these audiobooks, and I think that's the main character. They were Southern or something, and it's in my head now, so I feel like I must, you know, be a real Southern genteel lady. But I'm fighting real hard to keep that to myself. So spare y'all for this. Keep this change of personality away from y'all. The next thing is the gas for the car, and that's going to be $250. I'm rounding it down from $300 because, you know, the rent went up, so I'm taking it from the gas from the car, and I actually haven't spent $150 per paycheck yet. When I was moving, I did all the driving back and forth between the two places. Yeah. So I'm going to move this over this way so I can see. I guess if I put my glasses on, that might help. Little factors. 120 plus 30 plus 6 plus 1800 plus 300 plus 150 plus 75 plus 250. 2731. Let me make sure. Let's do that one more time. 120. I can see where the 31 would have come from. See, 120 plus 30 plus 6 plus 1800. Did I get all my bills? Plus 300 plus 150 plus 75 plus 250. 2731 is what I got. But yeah, I got 2 projects going live this week, so my stomach anxiety is like on 1000% right now, so it's gonna be nice. Unfortunately, I'm going right into the second phase, and then a few more other things are going to be changing with my work. I'm trying to learn Safe Agile, so at the same time. So 5432 minus 2731, and that gives me 2701 left to spend. 2701. I ain't gonna have no money. Me think positive. I'm gonna have all the money. Okay, so my groceries. Cash envelope section. I give myself money for four categories. And these are the four categories where I'm likely to do the most damage if I have to just use a debit card. I know you guys gave me a really good suggestion, Michelle, on how to use like a card to go cashless and stuff. So that's going to be a future endeavor to try out. Trying to remove some stress from my life right now. Got quite a bit on my plate, and money in my hand works a little bit better. Keep me in check. So in September, let's get out my planner. There are 4 Sundays, so $150 a week, and that should give me $600 for my groceries. Dining out, I'm going to cut back on that. I'm going to cut that back from $100 to just $80. So that's like $20 a week. Household, I'm going to leave that at $100 right now, but maybe next month that should be able to drop down to $80 in October. I don't do a lot of fall shopping for fall decor and stuff like that. Personal, I'm going to keep that at $100. When you buy all that stuff, you have a place to put it, and that's always an issue for me, is storage. So the total here in the cash envelopes is $880. Some reason I can pop life is playing in my head, and somebody has got my neighbor's dog all worked up. 880, and I have 1821 left to budget, so 1821. Pop. All right, now my sinking funds, and I have a fixed amount that I put in here. If you saw my Revive savings goal, I think that's what I put on here, the yearly savings goal. I split everything up to pay it across the whole year. Now I know some people, they will focus on one, get that done, go to the next, get that done. There's multiple ways that you can save. My preference is to put a little aside every month. Gifts is Christmas and gifts. Medical, this is like co-pays if I need anything for my allergies, dentist, all that good stuff. Subscriptions, this is like Sam's Club, my PMI dues, Project Management Institute dues. I have the national chapter, and then I have the Memphis chapter that I pay for. My clothing, car maintenance. Ugh. I really want to put more money here. It's like if I can get rid of everything else. And insurance. Household. This is for when I go to Sam's and I do like really big hauls. And it's like a whole bunch of TP, my paper towels, all kinds of stuff like that. A lot of times when I buy it from there, I don't have to go and buy those things for a very long time. So I put aside a little money for myself for that. And now let's get to budgeting. Gifts, $160. Medical is $40. Subscriptions, that's 40. Yeah, I believe that's 40. It's another 40. My clothing is only 10. One day I'm gonna beat that up. Car maintenance is $100. car maintenance probably needs to go up just because of inflation. My insurance, this is car insurance and my renter's insurance, $130 a month. Household is another $100, and I'm gonna have to check the balance on that. I haven't reconciled my sinking funds yet this month, but yeah, I want to check and see what I got in there. I may be able to stop that one. Electronics, it's going to be another $50, and that is going to go towards my new cell phone. Boop, 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 boop. And let us see what we got going on here. Can I see? Yeah, I got this ring light here, and it's just, whew, it blinds me. 160, but it helps the light so it's not so dark with this dark desktop. 160 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10 plus 100 plus 130 plus 100 plus 50, and that is 630. 630. At some point I'm going to remember that number 630. I always remember it after I get to it, but normally it's like I should remember before, because I'm always saving for the same things. 630. And have y'all seen this show called Netflix? Not okay, cut that. Have y'all seen this show called Staircase on Netflix? If you've seen that and you didn't tell me about it, oh my god, that was a doozy. Y'all should told me about that one. Okay, so I had 18 after the cash envelopes. I had 1821. I want to subtract out 630. And so I have 1191 left to spend. And I know the bill money to get, now my bill money is my 1 month ahead fund. I should be up here in the sinking funds, but I like to kind of total this up, put the bill money down here. It could be up in either one of these, you know, it depends on my mood. But it's easier for me to do these small ones and then work on that one, because that's the one I'm really focused on. But yeah, I worked from home Monday and today, and so I let that play while I was working. And child, oh my god, I was like, you know, thinking, oh, you know, it's an accident. Then it's like, oh no, it's not an accident, it's an accident, no, it's not an accident. And then just watching that man get older, and then it's like, and then when her sister spoke, I was like, oh man, that's just got to be so rough for the whole family all together. You know, it's just, I just can't imagine being in that position. I just never could make up my mind. Sometimes I'm just like, yep, they did it, or nope, they didn't do it. But this time I just could not make up my mind. Okay, so I'm going to add $1,000 to my bill money for the month. And I think, you know, there's something I think I'm not factoring in when I figure out this amount. And it's going to pop into my brain at some point. But I think like when paycheck number 1 comes around, I'm not going to have enough money. So what I'm going to do is I will take the overage out of my bill money and use that, and really it just goes to supplement the cash envelopes, right? And then everything else gets moved to their appropriate spot, and the bills just get processed out of my primary checking account. But I think what I don't factor into always is putting the amount that I took out to supplement the cash envelopes back. So it's really $1,000 instead of $1,000 minus what I spent to pay for these. I think that's where I'm going wrong. Okay, and so that's 1,000 of the 1191, and the 191 is going to go into my emergency fund. So I should be getting super close with the 1 month ahead fund or my bill money, and October should be the last month that I have to add money into that one, and then I can really start throwing like you know, $1,100-$1,200 to my emergency fund per month to get myself ahead there. I have been well, I really read the news versus watch the news. That way I have more control over what I consume, because some stuff just be scaring the crap out of me, and it is not what I need. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see the totals from each of the sections here, so I can do my zero, verifying that I got a zero base budget, because I like to make sure that it's my income, which is $54.32, minus my expenses. So the bills total is $27.31, minus $8.80 for my cash envelopes, minus $6.30, minus $11.91. And there, I got a zero base budget. So, and that includes savings and everything. I think I've seen it only one time. Have I seen it on YouTube where somebody thought that zero base budget meant you spent up all your money? Nah, it's really just assigning all of the money. Some people don't do well with that, and I understand. To me, this works better for me because my savings is already part of the plan. I know I got my expenses taken care of. I got how I'm going to eat. Any recreational money, I got that taken care of. So I'm not without. It's just I have to spend within a certain frame if I want to achieve my goals. So I have to just make sure I have a really tight plan. But yeah, so in October some things will change, but I'm hoping that in October I'll be making my last bill money payment. When we do my sinking funds closeout, we'll see how close I am, and then we'll be able to add this 1,000 to it, and then that'll tell us. But I think I have like one more payment, but it won't be $1,000. I think it should be about $500, between $400 to $500, and I'll be done with that. And so then the next, it goes to my emergency fund, and then I have November and December for this year, and then I can really get on to it next year, because I just know that like probably next year there won't be any bonus. There may not be a raise this year, probably may not be a raise next year, don't know. Just depends on how the economy and everything goes. And so I'm trying to just make sure I get the savings up, do the best I can, start to cut back. I haven't really been doing a lot, but there's still things I could do better, if that makes sense. So how is it going for you guys? Are you like me and got started on September so you can be done? I know some of you guys plan for the whole year. So y'all were done in January. But y'all have a super fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again on Saturday for my week 2 cash envelope check-in. Y'all have a great one. Bye.